Good morning. Good morning. I'm going to look for some ones over here. Let's see. I hope everybody's doing good this morning. There's some ones. I'm trying not to sneeze if I'm like staring off into space looking goofy. My nose wants to sneeze and my body just isn't doing it. All right, let's get back up here. Okay. My allergies have been going crazy ever since we spent the day cleaning and going through boxes that are covered in dust, and it's just like, wow. I even wore a mask, and I went out. We cleaned off the porch and brought my exercise bike in, and I was out there for like 30 seconds and already breathing a bunch of dust. I'm like, I'm gonna go get a mask. It got me. I got zapped by the dust. But it's okay. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. So good morning. I'm Ava. This is Morning Talk with Ava, and the channel is Ava Potterfield and Friends. And I'm so happy that you're here. Excuse me, I got an itch right there. I'm having some coffee. I know I said I'm going to go get some hot tea, and I'll be right there. But by the time I got in there and got the coffee pot, the Keurig, I make it to use hot tea, hot chocolate. By the time I filled it up with water and got back ready to make my tea, I changed my mind, and I'm having Vermont maple coffee. Good morning. Good morning. The sun is shining, and it really is shining outside. It really is. I can look out my window this morning, and there's little bitty teeny weeny bugs on the trees. And that's exciting because that means spring is almost here. So happy. Looking forward to flowers. And I'm going to enjoy flowers extra this year because I missed out on them all last year. So I'm going to enjoy them this year. That's my goal. I'm going to enjoy the heck out of flowers in a garden. And that's one of my favorite hobbies. It just brings me joy, even just to go outside and look at the stuff that's growing, right? And looking forward to it. And let's have some coffee. I've got my ice water over here. I'm always a two-fisted drinker. I did not drink my water first this morning. I stayed in bed as long as possible. And then I got up and got ready, took Stevie out, and then he went back to bed. He was not interested in getting in my chair with me this morning. He went back to bed. He didn't even offer anything else. But I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. It felt good being in bed as long as possible this morning. Let's see who's here. Hey, there's Desert Adventures in Arizona. Good morning from Quartzsite, Arizona. And he will be live today from the campground. And like I said, I stayed in bed till the last minute, so I didn't collect your link for your live. So if someone would like to post that and just say Steve's live in the link, I'll pin it to the top of the chat. I would appreciate that. There's Sandra at Hawkins Family Adventures. KT Spirit, good morning. There's Lily T, good morning. Let's see here. Yeah, we've been having a lot of problems with trolls on all of our channels. So I have switched all my lives to subscribers only. and we'll see if that'll help. You know, I hadn't been trolled, like nasty trolled. I've been trolled, but not nasty trolled. Except for the last 3 weeks. It's been pretty bad in anywhere I'm live. And so we'll just do it that way. And I've had to do that before, and it worked. So we'll see if it works this time. There's Jolly Matilda. Good morning, Tracy. Thanks for being here. Fangirl Shuro, good morning. Now, y'all know Mondays are my favorite day of the week because every morning is a fresh start to a new day. But Mondays are also a fresh start to a whole new week. And I appreciate fresh starts. I need fresh starts. And Monday is my favorite day because of that. Let's see here. Scrolling. Inspired to Wander. Good morning. So this is either allergies or I'm getting another cold. But either way, it'll be okay. Awesome. Navy RV show. And there's Sandra at Hawkins Family Adventures. Good morning. There's Charm Heart. Good morning. There I am. I love you guys. I watched one and the comments were off also. See, shower. Shower. Like Navy RV show? Huh. Well, I can see that happening. Be a good get together. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. Now we know why you're all clean. Let's see. There's Debbie F. Good morning. Good morning. And Sandra's passing out the coffee. I'm having Vermont maple coffee this morning. Well, I guess I'm a 3-fisted drinker because here's a bottle of water from last night I never finished. I'll finish it today. But I'll probably pour it in my ice. Hey, there's the Bud Files. Good morning. Coffee. Oh, Charvehart says, I'm hoping nothing interferes with my designing or rather painting of my paper roll project. Got special effects sort of painting I'm trying. Nice. Nice. You know, that happens once in a while. I don't know what the rhyme or reason is for that, but I've had to turn some on as well. Sun's out and the snow is melting. Well, I'm happy to hear the snow is melting. My brother and sister-in-law live up north, and they just got 5 inches of snow, and there's supposed to snow for 7 more hours, and then it's supposed to snow for 7 more days. So, yeah, they're getting some snow for sure. For sure. Well, let's check this out. All right. Oh, y'all make me smile. Let's see here. Where I am in my part of northern Missouri, it is 13 degrees right now with a wind chill of -1. This is not my happy face. But I am inside and it is warm. So that's the bright side. That's the bright side right there. 13 degrees, wind chill -1. And it's been 67, 65 degrees. Tomorrow, today's high is 32. Tomorrow's high, listen to this roller coaster. Tomorrow's high is 58 with a low of 27. Wednesday's 46 for the high. Thursday's 45 for the high. Friday's 62 for the high. And Saturday's 56. And where we are right now is 13 degrees with a -1 wind chill. That's Missouri for you. It's like that every year. Oh, I'm staying in, y'all. That dog better potty fast. Because that's the only reason I'm going out. So Jolly Matilda said the sun's out and the snow is melting. That is good. Steve says there's no snow here in Quartzsite. Nancy says I finished my toilet paper roll projects. I can't wait to see what others make, including yours. I'm going to be painting mine today. And I'm looking forward to it. I already told you out of those examples which ones were my favorites. So I'm going to be making some like my favorites that I saw there. I don't know what color or exactly, but I'll know when I sit down with my supplies, right? That darn nor'easter is out of here. Woohoo! There's Ringo and Czar. Good morning. Tracy said it'd be great to see what people do. Let's see here. Everybody's saying good mornings. There's Paul Vines, PSV Odyssey. Driving and listening. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Everybody's saying good mornings. Sandra says, I might go back to sleep. I worked all weekend. Well, if you need to rest, you rest, young lady. That is fine. Let's see here. A lot of movement at work. We all understand. We all understand. Let's see here. Fangirl Cheryl. Oh, Sandra's also sick with a cold again. The weather isn't helping, is it? Let's see here. Guten Morgen. I sing a song called Guten Morgen. Do 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 do. King's called. Good morning. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see here. Got to my ones. Debbie says working and lurking, won't be in the comments much. Well, thank you for being here. Appreciate it very much. Let's see here. Scrolling. Hey, there's Nate, the Traveler's Edge. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Tell Paula we said hello and pet all the fur babies. Let's see here. There's Rose Kine. Good morning. Good morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Let's see here. Scrolling. Spring is here soon, and I can't wait. I planted that. Well, Doug and I did it together. We planted a spring garden, and I can't wait for it to come up. And there's hyacinths. I planted more daffodils. The daffodils I already have are doubles. These are regular daffodils. I can't even remember exactly what all is in that garden. I saved what I planted, the packaging, so I remember what they were and what I'm expecting to come up, so I know if it all comes up or not. It was all bulbs, spring bulbs. And I'm looking forward to that. I replanted some of my purple coneflowers and the goldenrod. I pulled, not all of it, but it went crazy last year because no one took care of the garden, the wildflower garden, and they are very prolific spreaders and reseeders. They don't need much help. So they kind of took over. So got that all pulled, and they're supposed to be just in the back of the garden, like the backdrop of the garden. So that's where they are again. And I'll maintain them this year and make sure they don't spread everywhere like they did last year. Hey, Tom Sam's Music. There's Tom. Good morning. Good morning. Well, we're glad you're not in a blizzard. Yes, they're talking about the snow. And my brother has over 5 inches already, and it's supposed to snow there. They've got, I think he said, 7 more hours of the storm, and then it's supposed to snow for like the next 7 days as well. Everybody said hello to Tom. Rose says the storm is south of her. I'm drinking my water with my coffee. All right. We're twins. Mojo is good. Mojo is good. He's ornery as ever. Oh my gosh. No, he's good. So Stevie's 4 pounds. Mojo's 24 pounds. But Mojo's beagle-ish. And Stevie is Chihuahua-ish. They're brothers. It's incredible to see them together. You would never guess them to be brothers at all. Oh. Let's see here. There's Steve's live. Now let me come over here and find it on the YouTube side so I can pin it to the top. Oh, Navy showers are like real quick. Let's see here. There we go, right there. I'll pin that to the top. There. Pin a message. Done. Thank you for dropping that. I got that pinned to the top, so it's easy to find. Let's see here. Someone was saying good morning to Tom. There's some member emojis going on right there. Yeah. Oh no. The snow slides off the roof. The snowbanks are level with the first floor windows. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of snow. That's a lot of snow. Let's see. Lily is happy. She's feeling better, almost completely better. Nice. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. King's Gold says the snow builds up this time of year. Some years I have to shovel the snow that comes off the roof. Been lucky the last couple of years, but apparently not this year. Let's see. No, when you do it, I don't do it members only. Did I say that? Subscribers only. Subscribers only. So anyone can watch, but you have to be subscribed to comment. And most trolls are not subscribers. So if I said that wrong, not members only, subscribers only. Because yes, you are correct. Tracy says it's 30 degrees Fahrenheit on the back porch in Norfolk, Virginia. Steve says it's clear and 52 with a high today of 81 in Quartzsite today. Rose Kine says I'm at 26 degrees and cloudy. Tracy says we didn't get a lot of snow here. King's Gold says my wind chill is 16. The real temp is 27. Lily says rainy and chilly here. We need rain for the summer though, right? Yes, need rain. 62 for the high. It's coming. Kyle says it's 22 degrees in Ludington, Michigan. Nancy says it'll be in the low 60s here in Napa Valley. What a treat. Yes. Y'all have been cold too. It's been surprising me. Yeah, being sick, the weather isn't helping at all. It isn't. It isn't. There's New York Gal. Good morning. Thank you for being here. He says, yes, I snuck by. There's Mike's Adventures. Good morning. Come over here. Where are we? In the chat here. There we go. All right, let me get back over here. There we go. Okay, good deal. Thank you for being here. Let's see here. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. That's why that isn't working. There we go. Let's see. Well, I've got some pop tabs. Do you soda pop cabs? Are you still tabs, not cabs? Tabs. Are you still working on your chain? Are you making it longer or working on a new one? Do you want my tabs? Um, I showed you that artwork I found using them. So my first tab, so I switched to cans just for that. And the first tab I tried to break off was stubborn, and then I dropped it in the can and couldn't get it out. But the next one I have better luck with. Oh, let's see. And Stevie and Mojo have Fred as a new friend. The Stevie and Fred, that's Tom's cat, they get along. They'll even play together. They chase each other when they get the zoomies. They'll chase each other and play kind of hide and seek kind of stuff. Mojo, though, he's a whole different dog. He gets super excited and he jabs with his neck like this. And Fred hates that. It just gets on Fred's nerves. So they will eventually be friends and maybe they'll play also. And that's all Mojo's trying to do is play. But like I said, he's 24 pounds. He's a big boy. And he's bigger than Fred. Fred's bigger than Stevie. But Mojo's bigger than Fred. And he's so darty. It's like he darts. And Fred doesn't know what to think about the darting. So he doesn't like it. But the last 2 days, they've touched noses. So they're going to be fine. Because that's when Stevie and Fred were trying to figure things out. They would do that. They'd touch noses. Right? So that's a good sign. Yes, and Fred will sit and stare at Mojo. And Mojo just, he growls, he barks. He starts darting around. Let's see. Yes, we're very happy to hear Lily's feeling better. Sandra, you're going to get there too. You're going to get there too. There's fairy dust. Weep the wild winds. Good morning. Good morning. KT Spirit says it snows in South Alabama is about once a decade. We just sit home until it melts the next day and it's 80 degrees again. That would be nice. That would be nice. Ryder's watching with you. Hi, Ryder. Hi, Ryder. You're a good boy. Let's see here. Everybody's saying good morning to Ryder. Fairy Dust says it's 49 with a high of 81 today. Ryder is Sandra's dog. He's a Boston Terrier, and he is so cute. He is so cute. Everybody's saying good mornings. Uh-oh. Cheryl says I had to kick Luigi out of the bathroom trying to be helpful. Oh, Fred, Tom's cat. No, there's water bowls. Okay. Stevie has a water bowl. Fred has a water bowl. Mojo has a water bowl. But where do you think Fred drinks water from? The bathroom sink. And there's a water bowl in there. But he likes to drink out of the faucet. It drips. And you know when he's been in there because his little forehead will be wet. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Oh, looky there. Somebody's happy to be here and loves their dog, little Ryder. I'm happy too. What are we going to do about that? Yeah. Love it. Oh yeah, what's up? What's up? As I wasn't watching the clock, and it's already been a half hour, and I was supposed to run my member reel. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then we'll come back to what's up. So what's up? I'm going to run my member shout out reel, and to thank all of my members for their memberships and their support to our channel. And we appreciate you very, very much. Let me get over here to the right spot, and here we go. Yeah. Thank you all so very, very much. I'll put that back up there to keep my spot. And also a huge thank you to everyone who watches our videos, especially commenting and liking and subscribing. So if you have not subscribed, please do. And for everybody who comes to our lives, and you're so fun in the chats and help me keep it a safe, family-friendly place to be. And for those who watch but don't get in the chat, I know you're out there, so thank you to you. And for those who watch the replays, thank you so much. You all are amazing. Okay, Wednesday is challenge day, and we're doing toilet paper roll crafts and art. No, my toilet paper is not this big. These are paper towel rolls, which you can cut in half, and they're almost the size of a toilet paper roll. I've been saving up for a couple of months, and I'm going to build one of those castles. Not for this challenge, but I'm going to build me one of those toilet paper roll castles. So I'm still saving up. So anyway, this Wednesday is challenge day. So get your toilet paper rolls decorated, colored, painted, colored with markers, whatever you're going to do to them. Get them done, email them in, and so they can be included in show and tell. No, in the challenge. And here's our email. It's easy. It's Ava Potterfield and Friends at gmail.com. They won't both fit in there. I can't get very many in this box, but at least it contains them and I can visually see where they are. That's a plus. So that's this Wednesday in 2 days. 2 days. Now, people have been sending them in. It's going to be great. I can't wait. I have not looked at what other people have done because I have not done mine yet. So nobody's received a thank you reply yet, but you will, okay? After today, I will acknowledge those emails. I have been, so Craft Hour, I started working on this, and I'm going to make this little guy, and it's using this little bitty crochet hook that I wasn't sure if my vision would allow me to do or not. But so far, so good. Now, this is not the pattern. This is just practicing. And I recommend practicing to everyone when you're starting a project. Look at the stitches that you're going to need to use. And for me, this is a way different size needle than I've been using. So I've been getting comfortable with it. My stitches are almost even. You can see there, they're not quite even. I got a little bulge right there. So I'm just going to keep practicing making little swatches and till I get my stitches nice and even, and then I'll start working on that. One thing in this pattern, it said work with the yarn until you get comfortable. I've never read any I almost said recipe. It's not a recipe. I've never read a pattern that suggests you practiced for a while first. I always do, because there's nothing more frustrating than getting to a part and you don't know how to do it. So you have to stop, learn how to do it, then practice it, and then go back where you left off. It's much easier to practice the stitches before you even get started, and then you're ready to go. You might need a quick review when you get to a new part that you've not done, but you won't have to spend much time before you can continue with your project. So I'm working on that. It's going to be adorable. It came with everything you needed for less than $5. I'm like, what? Get out. So going to be working on that. I am, y'all. I am going to, what do you call it when you ignore everything and you focus on something? I'm going to focus. I can't think of the word. I'm going to focus, and I'm going to get my crochet tutorial done for corner to corner. My gosh, I haven't done it yet. But I'm going to get it done today. I'm going to sit down, and I'm going to focus, and everything else is just going to have to wait till I do get that done. It shouldn't take long. It's just the getting it set up, blocking out the time to do it, and excuses, right? I'm going to do it today because I'm embarrassed I haven't already got it done and posted. There it is. So I will get that done today. My goal is not to post it today because I'll have to do voiceover for it. But I want to get it recorded today, the actual crocheting part. And then I just have to find a quiet moment in the day where I can sit down and there's no TVs on and no animals barking, mine or neighbors, and do the voiceover for it. But that's my goal today. By golly. This is me giving myself a chastising pep talk. I need one of those once in a while. Okay, you can use them if I send them. Okay, I'll see what I'm working on my cup. I've got a blue cup on the table because Tom drinks Pepsi. I drink Coke. I switched from bottles to cans just for this. And I don't know if I'm going to get my glass completely full. It's just like a juice glass. But yeah. Okay, the first batch is for you. The first batch is for you. And then I'll make me some kind of little art project. And who knows? I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. And if you haven't seen his chain, King's Gold is who I'm talking to. I didn't put it up on the screen. Here we go. King's Gold. If you're not familiar with the chain he has made, it is absolutely incredible. Incredible. You have to check it out. It's in his shorts section. Let's see. Yeah, I can remember doing that too. Lily says when I was a kid, we saved can tabs for the American Legion. Yeah. Hey, there's Sandra typing in exclamation point awesome. And if you do that, magic happens. Ta-da! There's her channel link right there. Vangirl Cheryl. And ta-da! There it is right there. Let's see here. Let's see here. Where am I? I don't know. There it is. Okay. Ta-da! Right on. Ta-da! Oh no, my phone's going dead. Oh well. Let's see here. Nancy says we have a bit of snow on the high peaks around here. Isn't that pretty to look at? Tom says Fred's a certain kind of special sometimes, but I love him regardless. He's a stubborn one. Woohoo! You need a water fountain for Fred. Huh. I've seen those. Interesting. I think Fred used to have one, actually. If I'm remembering correctly, that might be a good idea. Let's see here. Right? The bathroom water is always colder. It is here too. Oh no, the Asian beetles. I've found a few in the house already. 'Tis that time. Spring and then again in the fall. Ah! Woo! Yep, Fred likes moving. No, we keep the toilet shut. We keep the toilet shut. Yeah, if Fred lays on the toilet lid. He's usually, if he's not hanging out with Tom, he's in the bathroom. Either laying or just sitting. He'll just be sitting there. It's like his throne room, and sometimes he sleeps in the bathtub because it's nice and cool. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, he did used to have a cat fountain. Maybe we need to do that again. Ooh, you need to contact the scooter company about the warranty. Oh. New York gal is cooking, cleaning, and listening. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Tracy. Sandra hasn't started her toilet paper roll craft yet. They are, and if I just cut them in half, they're a little bit longer if you just cut it in half, but they're close. I'm saving the paper towel rolls to make my castle with, so I can have different heights in my castle, because I thought that was so cool. Nancy's got to get to work. Thank you so much for being here. KT Spirit says, my grandmother's taught me how to knit and crochet. I prefer oils and charcoal. Oh, yes. I've never done oils. I do acrylics, watercolors, pastels, the chalks, and I like to work with charcoal pencils as well. Tunnel vision. Focus. Jolly likes the idea that everything's included in that kit, that crochet kit. Judy's Handmade Creations. I can't speak this morning. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much. Let's see here. All right. Let me get over here. All right. You'll be seeing new people in the chats, new friends that we've made, and there's some awesome new channels coming into our chats. So for anyone coming in, if you type this, an exclamation point, and the word awesome, no spaces, Nightbot will drop your channel link for you, and that's for everyone. So it's a great way to make new friends. Let's see here. Oh, I need to get back over here. Sandra's going to go take a nap, get caught up on her rest from working this weekend. And I hope you're feeling better soon. I do. What? That is kind of weird. I didn't see one that needed removed. Keys Gold has 2 chain shorts. One is the small colored chains, and one is the big chain. Oh, that's right. I remember seeing the colored chain. I do. Yes, Tom is our son. Yes. Rose had a tuxedo, long-haired cat that jumped into the toilet, and then he went to the barn and jumped in the cow tub. That's funny because cats usually... He was a catfish. Jolly's old orange tabby liked water like that. Catfish. I love it. Steve is going to be live from the community tent in Quartzsite in 1 hour after me today. And Van Girl Cheryl is usually live in the afternoon. For me, it's afternoon, usually 1 o'clock Central, so that would be 11 a.m. Pacific time. But again, I didn't check for links for lives. You're welcome to drop the link for your live, Van Girl Cheryl. Let's see here. Oh, that must be the link to the short right there. It's awesome. Oh, that's the long chain. It's amazing. I'm impressed. Let's see here. And there's the link for the colored chain right there. Nice. There's Tom doing exclamation point. Awesome. And there it is right there. Lily. And ta-da! Oh, yeah. I am, aren't I? Tonight is also Moon Gazing Monday over on our paranormal channel at 8 p.m. Central, so that would be 6 p.m. Pacific time. For anybody who would like to come, we share our moon photography. That is all our very own photography. Moon photography is one of our hobbies that we enjoy doing together, and it is so fun to share that. in the live. It's one of my favorite lives. I just enjoy it so much. Ta-da! I know, right? Time flies. Let's see. What else was I going to tell y'all? So I've been down with my knee for 2 days. Lupus isn't always fun. Y'all know the sorting and the downsizing that we're doing right now stresses me out so bad. And stress makes my lupus flare. Overworking my body makes my lupus flare. So my knee got about this big. And I couldn't even move my arms. It's amazing how all your muscles are connected. You wouldn't think moving your arm affects your knee muscles, but it does. It was so painful. I was crying. And so yesterday I kept it wrapped all day. And then by the afternoon, so it was about 48 hours, I was down with my knee. But, you do what you got to do, and it's got to get done. And I'll be swollen up again before it's over, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm working on it. Tom's saying, everyone have a good day. 1 hour after Steve. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. All right, so Vangirl Cheryl will be live 1 hour after Steve today. Awesome. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm on subscribers only. Subscribers only. It got better. I was just down for 48 hours, and it was hard to stay down. But the first day I just hurt so bad. Pain level so high. I'd say my pain level the day after we worked so hard was about a 15 on a scale of 1 to 10. I have a pretty high pain tolerance, so for something to put me down, it's bad. But, I'm just thankful. I'm thankful it was only my knee. I'm thankful it was only 48 hours because I can remember the time in my life where my whole body felt like that all the time. And so I can handle 48 hours. I can handle it. And I did. And yesterday I was able to get up some, but I know when I'm like that, if I'm able to stay down, you're not always able to stay down and let your body rest. But it was the weekend. I wasn't teaching. And so I was able, if it's going to happen, that was a good time for it to happen. Because through the week, I'm doing stuff. I can't be down. And it would take me longer to get over it. But when you're able to just stay down and let it rest, you get better quicker. But that's hard. That's difficult. It is. So, okay. So I had showed y'all, or maybe I didn't. I made a cleaning chart for 5 days in a week. And then, so that's on the board. But I want something I can hang on the fridge and check off because, this isn't all for me. What's supposed to happen is everybody pitches in and everybody does something on the list, right? So this is what I'll make copies of. That's not the official one. I added Saturday and Sunday down here on the official one. And what we have to do those days, anything here that did not get done has to be done on Saturday and Sunday. We don't want to have to do that on Saturday and Sunday. Then we get our butts in gear and we get this day done each time, right? So we're doing 1 or 2 things in each room every day. And It's going to work. No, I didn't say what I just wanted to say. I didn't, but it'll work. It'll work. I'm getting help with this, and we're retraining my brain to think differently about it. And so it's not a stressor for me. Right now, it's a trigger. Going through things, cleaning things out, getting rid of things is a huge trigger for me. For panic attacks, for just being overwhelmed, for wanting to give up and not know where to start or how to keep it going because it's so stressful for me. So that chart is going to help us maintain what we've got done thus far. Plus it has everything on there that we're going to need to be doing. So, yeah. All right, here's Fangirl Cheryl's link to her live. So grab that and save it. So Steve is live 1 hour after me today. Then Cheryl is live 1 hour after Steve. That's going to be easy to remember. So don't we don't argue with them. We don't talk to them. We just zap them. We don't even acknowledge them. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I actually sought out some therapy help to get me through this project we're doing with the house. I can giggle about it. Y'all saw me about stress out, just showing you the chart, talking about it. But I'm getting better about it. I did much better this last time than I have ever done. And things I heard in my therapy session were going through my head. And my self-talk was that kind of thing. And it helped. Also, being told it's okay to feel your feelings has helped me a lot. Because, I feel bad for that. I feel guilty for that. And this is helping me let go of that guilt and feeling bad about myself when I freak out and I have to stop, right? Yes, that was a very high pain level. But I didn't need to go to the ER or anything like that. With lupus, sometimes you have to go get something for the pain. You just have to. And they usually rehydrate me a little bit too when I do have to go. But I made it. Tom went and picked up Jimmy John's for us, so I didn't have to be on my feet in the kitchen, or him nor Doug had to cook. It was so good. I'm not sponsored by them in any way, but my gosh, it was good. It was so good. Lily's cooking breakfast. Jolly will take some eggs over easy. A house full of mods is like walking to a barn with farmers holding pitchforks. Everybody behaves. Oh my gosh. I love that. It's my pleasure. And I look forward to tonight as well. Thank you. I need it. So what King's Gold says, what I learned from Mythbusters, failure is always an option. I just do what's most important at the time. Right? That's right. And that's also like the saying that I adopted when the kids were growing up, is because I'd never heard this before. I heard it at church, actually. That every decision, when we're paying the consequences for that, blah, blah, we associate consequences with bad consequences. But in reality, Every choice we make has consequences. Some are good consequences. Some bring on good experiences. Others are not good consequences. But everything we do has consequences, either good or not so good, right? Oh, goodness. One room at a time. I know. It just stresses me out. Clean one corner of the room at a time. And that's what I've done by doing one or two things in at a time on the chores list. And then for just general cleaning, setting a timer for this is what they're having me to do. I can either set the timer for 3 to 5 minutes and just do whatever. You know, you can clean for 5 minutes and be done and not even be able to tell because it's randomly done, right? But that's okay because it's still making progress. Or I can set that timer for 3 to 5 minutes and clean one spot that whole time. And so I've been practicing that. I can do it. All right, y'all. I've gone over a little bit. Don't forget the challenge is Wednesday in 2 days. 2 days. So I'm going to be making my tutorial and I'm going to be doing my toilet paper rolls today. So I'm excited. And I'll just get my art stuff out and I'm going to wing it. When I look at my colors, something will grab me. And that's what I'm going to do. But thank you so much for being here. You all make my whole day, my whole week. And I'm very thankful for you. The friends we've made in YouTube was one of those good consequences of the decision we made to do this, right? And it's been fantastic. It has been fantastic. So we are so thankful for you guys. And we never take you for granted. We never take it for granted when you spend any time with us, whether it's through a live video or a replay. Time is precious, and we know that. And you are always super, super duper appreciated, always. If you are struggling right now, and I have shared some of my struggles with y'all, and it's hard. It's hard, and it's a little embarrassing. That's my reality. And I know there are other people out there with that same reality or dealing with other things. So I share to encourage others. That, by gosh, if I can do it, you can do it. If I can get through some stuff, you can get through some stuff. I almost said something else. But we can do it. We can. And if you're struggling, it is not a bad thing to ask for help. It's very brave to get help. If you need help, get help. It's not a weakness. It's actually very brave, and it's a good thing that when you're able to acknowledge it to yourself, right? I got help because I just decided I can't do this. I got to have some help. And that's not a weakness. That's a strength. And if you are struggling too, hey, we've got this. Together we're strong. We can hold each other up and encourage one another. And that's what it's all about. So if you are struggling, always know you are not alone. Oh my gosh, you are not alone. I am not alone. And we all struggle with all sorts of things. Some are huge, some are small. But even those little small things can feel huge, right? So if you're struggling, our hope for all of us, I'm including myself in there, our hope for all of us is that we hang on with all we've got and you never give in and you never give up. We've got this. We do. Thank you so much for being here. Toilet paper crafts on Wednesday. It's going to be challenge day and I'm looking forward to it. This fly is driving me crazy. But have a wonderful rest of the day. I'll see you at Steve's Live in an hour and then at Van Girl Cheryl 1 hour after Steve. I love you all. Thanks so much for being here.
Mm-hmm.